So here's the most brain-dead build ever. We're talking about a setup so simple, even your pet goldfish could master it. Forget complex strategies, intricate skill rotations, or actually using your brain. This build requires none of that nonsense. Here's the secret formula. Use 2 buttons. That's right, just 2. It's so easy, even a caveman would facepalm in disbelief. Step 1. Hold down the block button and don't let go. This button is your new best friend. Step 2. Spam the attack button like your life depends on it. This is your bread and butter. Congratulations, you've now beaten everything in the game. Was it skill, strategy, superior intellect? Nope. It was pure, unadulterated button-mashing glory. You didn't just beat the game, you trivialized it, turning every epic battle into a lazy Sunday afternoon. Okay, let's get into the build. For the weapon we are using the Carian Thrusting Shield. As for the Ash of War, I added Barricade Shield and gave it the heavy affinity to scale with strength. I will show you how you can get this shield in just a bit. Now for the helmet, I'm using the Fire Knight Helm that increases the health, stamina and equip load. When I show where to get the shield, I will also show where you can get the helm. For the armor, you can use anything you like. For me, it depends on the situation. Most of the time, I am using the Rakshasa armor that increases my damage by a bit more. But some bosses are harder to beat, so I recommend you use a more defensive armor with good poise when it comes to them. Now for the talismans, I am using the 2-headed turtle that greatly raises stamina recovery. The Great Shield Talisman to increase the guarding, the Dragon Cest Great Shield Talisman to boost my damage negation, and the last one is situational. For example, you can use the 2-handed sword talisman that increases the attacks of 2-handed weapons, as this shield is a 2-handed weapon, or you can add a defensive talisman like the Golden Braid, that is a lifesaver during the last boss of the DLC as it boosts holy damage negation. Now for the stats, the important ones are the 60 in vigor. Try to get at least 80 in strength. You need 13 in dexterity and 15 in intelligence to use the shield, and the rest put them in endurance until you get to 60. Then add more into mind to be able to use the Ash of War more. Now since you already need 15 in intelligence to use the shield, you can equip any staff even if you don't meet the requirements and use the Scholar's Shield sorcery that will boost your damage negation even more. Really good versus bosses. Now I'm going to show you how to get this shield from the start of the DLC. You can get it without fighting any enemies, just run and get to the destination. Okay, let's get started. As soon as you enter the Shadowlands, you start from the first Grace and make your way up. If you already progressed to a certain area, I will put chapters throughout the video so you can skip to there. Try to keep to the left side to avoid this flaming giant scarecrow. I will also show the map path after we reach further grace points. You will get to this tree path cross grace, and from here you make your way onto the bridge. Here, try to run in a zigzag pattern to avoid the big crossbow. As soon as you get past the bridge, continue forward until you get to the castle front grace. The path on the map is like this. We start from the first grace, then we make our way hugging the left wall to tree path cross grace. From there up the bridge to castle front grace. From here we will take to the east, keeping to the left side until we get to the edge of the cliff. The destination for now is the Fort of Reprimand. You can go through Castle Front to get there, but this is more of a clean path without any boss fights or dangerous obstacles. From here we will do some parkour down into the valley. Make sure you are on your trusted steed, as jumping without him will end you from the fall damage. This is where we came from, and now we will go up to the east. I will show the path on the map as well in just a moment. This place is really stunning to look at. The developers really outdone themselves on the visual art style of this game. We continue up until we find this spirit spring. Unfortunately, it will not work as it's blocked. You need to hop up and find these cone-shaped rocks, destroy them, and you will open the gusts of wind from that spirit spring. Use it to catapult you up and advance more until you find the second spirit spring. This one will take you directly to the fort of Reprimand near a grace. The path on the map is like this. From the castle front grace we went all the way to the cliff, and down there we traversed until we found the spirit springs. Then we took them up to the fort of Reprimand. From here we take up the stairs and left where we see this enemy, we ignore him and we jump forward to the next grace. If you can't make the same jump, don't worry, you will have the stairs to get here. From here we jump down through this opening. We make our way out and then proceed through the mountain pass. If it's your first time here, after we exit the mountain pass, there will be a dragon fighting some soldiers here. You can fight them, or you can ignore and keep to the right until you find the next grace. On the map we made it out of the fort, then through the mountain pass, and we got to the Moorth Ruins grace. From here you make your way through the ruins. Go under this arch structure and look for the tall tower that is sinking into the ground. Behind it there will be an opening that will take you all the way down the ruin into the cave. Make your way to the ladder, and after you exit you will arrive at the Bonny village. It's a long ladder. It feels like I'm trying to reach the moon. This is the path on the map. You go through the ruins and then up the ladder to Bonny village grace. Now we will continue east down the main path until we find this broken bridge. If you can't make the jump, don't worry, there will be a path on the right to take you up there. Soon after you will see a long bridge. Continue forward, still to the east until you see the second bridge. Cross the bridge and you will find a grace to the right, after continue up on the main path. Eventually you will come across this opening and a big flaming scarecrow waiting for you. Just ignore him and pass under his legs. Follow the main path. Not long and you will find a grace point on the right. On the map we started from the Bonny village on the first bridge, then the second one past this grace, through the opening and under the scarecrow until we get to the Church District Highguard grace. From here we take the right path to the northwest until we get to the Church of District entrance grace. Reach this entrance and start advancing up the corridor. Eventually you will get to the Church of District entrance. This is the map path, from the Highguard grace all the way to the entrance. Now if this is your first time here, this will be a flooded section. There is a way to drain the water and progress to a different path all the way to a boss. But we are not here for that. We jump down and go right on this roof. Even if it's flooded, this will be the same path to get to the quest destination, so follow the path I take. Along the path, if you have the online option on, you will see players leaving messages that can help you navigate easier. After you jump here, keep it to the right on this wall and go all the way up, careful of the exploding enemies. Now jump to the right, run past these guys and jump on this roof. Here there will be an annoying enemy. You can fight him, or you can go around the edge of the roof and avoid him completely. Go to the other smaller roof, and here you will need to press the run button and jump. Look how many bloodstains there are here. A lot of players died on this part because they only jump instead of run and jump. From here go up this roof and you will see a hole that you will have to jump in. But I recommend you go on the other side of the roof as it's easier to land safely. Right on this corner, jump down. From this arch, jump again into this opening. Now there will be 2 enemies here, you can fight them or run past them until you see the second left opening. Go through it and get to the elevator. From the elevator, take a left and you will find a Site of Grace inside this giant library. From this Site of Grace, continue west, past this ladder until you reach the end of the hallway. You can beat these enemies or just simply run past them and get the shield. Now this Fire Knight is the fastest way to also get the Helm that I was using. An amazing helmet that increases the health, stamina and equip load. And there you have it, the Carian Thrusting Shield. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I also tested this shield in PvP and found it really good. I will do a video to showcase it in the next few days, so if you are interested, keep an eye out for that.